And here is the finished product, some phenomenal creamy high protein scrambled eggs. Let's just go ahead and give it a little bit of a taste test. The cream cheese really makes it. This is delicious. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in and welcome back to another episode of Carnivore Kitchen. Steven here with Team U4, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make some creamy, high-protein scrambled eggs. And all we're going to need for today's recipe is some whole eggs, some egg whites, some cream cheese, some Himalayan salt, and some MCT oil. And now that we know everything that we need, what exactly are the steps? Well, step number one, we're going to go ahead and preheat our skillet. I'm already doing that. Step number two, we want to go ahead and crack our eggs. Step number three, we want to separate the yolks from the whites. For this recipe, for every single whole egg that we're going to be using, we're going to use one egg white. I have 3 whole eggs in here and 3 egg whites, and then once we've done all that, the next step we want to go ahead and mix everything together, and then we're going to go ahead and add the cream cheese. With regard to the cream cheese, I've already sliced it up, and you want to do this because it's going to make it a little bit easier. If you end up putting it in there as a whole chunk and you try to mash it up, it's going to be a lot more difficult. But let's go ahead. We're going to put the cream cheese in the whole eggs, and then we're going to go ahead and put it in the skillet. Next step, we're just going to go ahead and take our MCT oil and spray our pan, and then let's go ahead and fry everything up. With regard to this recipe right over here, a couple of the important things worth noting is, number one, you want to stir this continuously. You don't want to just let it sit there, because if you let it sit, what's going to happen is it's going to get very, very dry and dense, and if you prefer it that way, then that's perfectly fine, but for me, I like it more on the light and fluffy side. And one thing I forgot to mention with regard to the cream cheese is I am using 100 grams of cream cheese. For you guys, that might be too much, it might not be enough, but I really like it this way right over here. So it's 3 whole eggs, 3 egg whites, and 100 grams of cream cheese. And another thing worth noting with regard to this recipe is, if you want it to come out a lot better, one little trick that I learned from Gordon Ramsay is, as soon as the eggs start to cook, I'm going to remove it from the burner and I'm going to start to mix it off of the burner, off of the heat. I'm going to do that for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then I'm going to put it back on the burner. We're going to do that about 3 to 4 times, and then once 3 to 4 times has passed, then we're going to go ahead and take it off and salt everything. But that's a cool little trick that I learned, and it makes a huge difference. If you haven't done it, definitely give that a try. Just remove it from the burner, mix it, put it back on, and then it comes out so much better. And right now it's starting to cook, so I'm going to remove it from the burner. I'm going to give it a little bit of a mix. And that's it. Let's put it back on the burner. We're going to mix it up a little bit more. And now that the eggs are almost done cooking, we're going to go ahead and now we're going to salt it. With regards to the salt, you can put as much as you like. I like using quite a bit, so I'm going to put a decent amount. But once we finish salting it, we're going to place it back on the burner, mix it up a little bit more, and then give it a little bit of a taste test. And our scrambled eggs are all ready, so let's go ahead and take it off the burner, and we're going to put it on our plate, let it cool off a little bit, and then give it a bit of a taste test. And here is the finished product, some phenomenal creamy high protein scrambled eggs. Let's just go ahead and give it a little bit of a taste test. The cream cheese really makes it. This is delicious. And there you have it, some creamy, high-protein scrambled eggs. Go ahead, give it a try. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comment section. And if you guys have any other suggestions, go ahead and ask your suggestions down in the comment section, because I would love to make whatever you guys want me to make. But that's pretty much it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button so I know to keep making recipe videos in the future. And if you're either new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, as I will be uploading new videos every single day. That's it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you again tomorrow.